If you've ever tried to get a quote on a service from local service providers, then you know how difficult it can be. Most of the time, we want to get more than one quote so that we can compare them. But having worked in the construction industry for many years, I know that what happens is you contact people, they don't get back to you, you have to follow up several times, you have to phone, you have to email, and then eventually you end up getting maybe 2 quotes out of 10 inquiries that you send out, and you're not really getting a full picture of what's out there. So for customers, Jobbie.ca solves that problem by making it super easy for you to post a quote request, and then we promote the quote requests on your behalf on social media and various other platforms. And then you can get quotes from multiple different service providers all at the same time without having to do any phoning, emailing, and following up. So first I'm going to show you what the quote requests look like. So if we go to browse quote requests once you're logged in here, it'll show you a list of all the current quote requests that are on the site. So I'm just going to go into the latest one here, which is for a fence repair. And the customer has said they have 100 feet of fence that is looking a little sad. They want someone to pressure wash and make minor repairs, and they're not looking to spend a lot. So this tells people who are looking to bid on the quote exactly what this customer is expecting. He's not expecting something that's going to be a fantastic, brand new fence. He just wants something that'll keep him going for a little while. And that's why setting a budget is such an important part of this process, so that, service providers who aren't willing to do the work for that amount of money, they're not going to bother to actually give you to contact you and all that sort of thing. They're going to look at this and go, no, that's too small. We can't do that job. But the local service providers that are doing smaller jobs, and there's a lot of people out there right now who are offering services because of, job losses and that kind of thing, they're going to look at this and go, oh, okay, that's something I can do on a weekend or whatever, and they're going to give you a quote that's within your budget, which is a great thing about Jobbie.ca for customers. So what I wanted to show you, so on your dashboard, there's several ways to do this. You've got a post new quote request option over here. You can also just go to hire and post a new quote request from there. This all takes you to the same place. So here's what it looks like when you do this. So let's say I am looking to weekend babysitter. I need a babysitter for my kids. So let's go and see what we got down here. There's a whole lot of categories on the site. There we go, babysitting and childcare. And how long do I want to have the quote on the site for? Let's say 90 days. I'm looking to hire hourly, and I'm looking to pay between 15 and 25 an hour. So let's say I wanted to have a regular babysitter for 3 months. So I could choose that option over here. I'm not sure how many hours. Otherwise, I can set however many hours I want per week, per month, whatever, but I'm not sure. And I'm looking in Alberta, and I want someone who's in Calgary. And then I will say babysitting services on alternate weekends from 7 p.m. to midnight. 1 10-year-old, 1 2-year-old, and we have a dog. Right, let's say we want babysitter should have first aid, etc. Right, then all I have to do, under more options, there are some options to add a meta description, or if I want to feature the project, which I don't, and all that sort of thing. Automatically projects are sealed, which means that people who are quoting on this job won't see what other people have quoted. So you're going to get a genuine reflection of what they believe the best price they can do it for is, which I think is vital for getting a good deal. And also for service providers, you want to have a level playing field. You don't just want everybody in the race to the bottom. So for them to say, okay, I can do this for so much money based on this, and it's an accurate reflection and nobody loses. So then you would save your quote request, which I'm not going to do now because it's going to show up in the list then. And that's as simple as that. And then your quote request will show up in the Browse Quote Requests menu. And anybody who's looking for, let's say, babysitting, thinking at the moment. But yeah, you can search by keywords. So for service providers in your area, if they're looking for a job doing babysitting, they could search for babysitting and your job would show up. They can also search by whether it's a fixed or an hourly, and then they can search by location and that kind of thing. So you're getting quotes from local people who are offering the services that you're looking for. You're getting multiple quotes in one place. You can communicate via the site. There's built-in site messaging, so you don't have to expose your email address to the whole world. We do promote all the new quote requests that come onto the site on Facebook, on our social media. We even direct message it to service providers on classified sites and those kinds of things. Plus, it shows up to all the people that are registered on the site. So as we grow and there's more people on the site that are offering quotes on things, there's going to be more people making offers on all of the jobs that you post here. But we do promote everything as much as we can across all the different platforms. And of course, it's completely free to post quote requests, and you can post as many things as you want on the site. So if you need to do a whole lot of stuff in your house, you can post painting, roofing, landscaping, all kinds of different things. You can post everything on the site and manage everything from one place. And then, of course, there's no commissions on sales. We don't process payments, so you process everything outside of the site. But if you hire a service provider on the site, when the job is finished, you can provide feedback and reviews. And if something goes very badly wrong, you can create a support ticket to tell us what went wrong. So disputes and complaints. And then you can tell us what happened. You can attach any sort of photographs or documentation that you have and all that sort of thing. And if somebody has broken site rules or really done a terrible job, we will consider disciplinary measures like suspending their account or even terminating their account if it's that important or that serious an issue, just to make sure that everybody keeps, holds up their side of the bargain, which is not something that you get when you post your job requests on Facebook or Kijiji or anything like that. You're basically on your own in the wilderness, so to speak. So there you go. That's why we think that Jobbie.ca is great for customers. It's great for service providers. It's an easy way to get quotes from local service providers. And it's specifically tailored to smaller companies and freelancers and that kind of thing. So you can get a great deal. And you know that when you're supporting these companies, you're actually supporting a real person, not just a big faceless corporation. So, which is very important right now. Anyway, so we'd love to see you on Jobbie.ca. It's super easy. You just, let me show you where you go. You can register, and you register as a customer. It's completely free. It's really easy to register. There's one page where you just sort of fill in your information and accept the terms and conditions, and then you can start posting pretty much immediately. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.